2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joined. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And for the Warriors, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the four. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. So Golden State will get the first possession. All right, Grant, as a team, how long do you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say we have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
Here's Curry doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. And the basket is good.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
Here's Mann. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Harden against Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And it's not the result they were hoping for. But every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
B.A., wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
6 to shoot. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. He shoots a three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George outside. Fires away from way outside. Looney grabs a miss.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
2 shots. First team foul. 2. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry.
First free throw is good.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ball comes in for Thompson. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Curry against Powell. That shot missing. Curry with some nice D. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Looney. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Shooting for the Clippers.
And the first one at the line is good.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Paul. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's George. He had 19 points in the win against Sacramento.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Shoots it from the high post. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Westbrook. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And that one's good. Green.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call up and play and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Paul drives in. The kick out, Curry. The 3 is up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Westbrook against Paul. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Looney. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Count it.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
The Warriors leading. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Paul against Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
Russell Westbrook plays through contact as well as any guard who gets downhill. Wow, that was nice.
Pass to Looney. Here's Paul. Shoots over Westbrook. And that one's good. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Releases. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 4 points now in the quarter. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Wiggins outside. And it's off from three-point range. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. Shoots over Paul. No good that time.
And even with the miss, that's a high percent.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Well, for the Warriors. Bad.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Harden in at the point.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Here's Mann. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Harden surveying the D. Leonard on the wing. Shoots. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. Thompson outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Mann, defended by Thompson. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Pass to Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Saric checks in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for George. Pass to Harden. Over Thompson. That one rolls around and rims out.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Kuminga's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Looney. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
There is a challenge to the physicality of the game that Chris Paul embraces. Nice finish.
And the basket by Leonard.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Thompson finds Kuminga. Pass to Paul. Over Highland. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Kuminga. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Chris Paul is keeping his foot on the gas pedal. This guy is in attack mode.
Highland, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Kuminga. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Leonard outside. No good with a layup.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The Clippers.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Saric in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's George. Puts up a 3, drills it from deep.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Mann.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside, here's Green. Can't get it to fall. The Clippers trail. Unloads from 13. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Man's gotten his first bucket of the night.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's George. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
The interior game of Paul George is excellent. He does not allow the defense to bother him, even with a hand in his face.
Golden State calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Down low. Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Leonard. That one is off. Green with the defensive effort. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Wiggins, no good. George against Wiggins. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
George with it. Now Thompson defending. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Curry, no good. Pass to George. Outside Harden. And the 3 off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
And the Warriors with possession here. And he commits the intentional foul.
Clippers foul.
So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now Paul. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they did